Hello everyone, Loremaster of Sotek here, back with the Albrecht campaign. Hope you're all doing well. Gonna make sure to try and get in all my recordings early this weekend for once. That way I don't have to struggle getting up the Monday, Wednesday, Friday series. But it is Monday, so that means it's Bretonia time. So without too much ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, we recently picked up the Fey Enchantress. She, of course, is going to be marching north to make sure that we're all stabilized here and hopefully deal with the Wood Elf situation. And then we need to go to war with Heinrich Kimmler. Let's actually go ahead and have her march. Meanwhile, we have taken Sartosa from those horrible pirates. So we're securing our hold here.
Do you know who I am?
Spending lots of money in the meantime. We also need to capture Lucchini. What did I lose? I don't know, but I think I'll just hire... See, I've got 3 of each knight unit. I must have lost an archer unit, perhaps? But I'm kind of okay with this army. Let's pick up Beastlayer's Bastion. They fit for my Foot Squire build. Apologize for that. Got late text messages. In any event, and then over in Nehekara, we're of course building up our might. Kind of got reverse characters here, don't I? Prophetess leading a knight army and a lord leading a peasant army, but whatever works. Oh, and I saw someone in the last video asking what vows do for heroes. So real quick, I'll just show you. Knight's vow for the hero gives them +5 armor, +5 leadership. Questing vow gives them +5 melee defense, +5 melee attack. And the Grail vow gives them perfect vigor and gives them magic damage. So it's basically just some pretty substantial buffs. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. It's nice to be back with you all. It's been a pretty busy week. I'm really hoping to finish my first Age of Mythology campaign tomorrow on Monday. What do you want? No peace. Filthy pirates. Only one fate awaits you, and it's on the end of my lance. But yes, we'll be finishing the Fall of the Trident campaign. And once that's done, that'll be swell, because then it'll be off to, I think there's still 2 more campaigns after that, but it'll be nice just to have one of them done, just so we can make some pretty serious moves towards finishing that game. Not sure what we'll do after that for the morning streams. I mean, there's millions of things going on right now. Chaos Bane is going really well. That's what I've been spending most of my time playing. I'll tell you what, I have been getting spanked by the boss I'm working on right now. It'll probably be Monday through Friday's live stream in the afternoon is Chaos Bane. And I've gotten to the Bloodthirster boss, which is the Greater Demon of Khorne, which is the Act 2 boss. And sweet lord, it is hard. Like, I am just getting curb stomped. Which is fun. Like, I know there are some people out there that when they're like, oh, something's hard, they like, you know, they interpret that to mean that it's bad. But I feel quite the opposite. If something's difficult, I actually tend to find that very, very enjoyable, because it means when I finally do beat it, whoo, is it gonna feel good. Alright, let's ride out for Lucchini. And I think, I don't know if she has a horde outside of here. Oh. I'm tempted to sack it. We'll just occupy it.
Death to the enemy.
I don't think we're trading with Tilia. Do I even have an alliance with them? No, I have nothing with Tilia, so I don't even get to feel bad if I go to war with them. That works out marvelously. Alright, so let's pick up, right, Worshippers of the Grail and Rally. Then you're rank 15. You're on a Pegasus, right? Yep. Let's get another point in Blade Shield. Get that sexy 74 melee defense. Alright, the Pirates of Sartosa are no more. So that is an entire pirate faction wiped off the face of the earth. Life is good. Alright. And I think for the Fey Enchantress, we're going to work on a pretty Battle Pilgrim heavy build with probably like rail companions. And then like trebuchets. Because, okay, so she doesn't actually have that buff that she normally would have. Ooh, other Trickster Shard on her is actually really good. Alright. Do all of my paladins have... No, they don't. Let's do order. Chivalry for you. Because I do need to build a lot of stuff here. Let's get the Tower of the Fey Enchantress. And then a garrison. And then, see, one of these places has... Ooh, that'll be not worth it. Who has wood? You have iron. Artois has wood. So it would be ideal to do mounted yeomen, bowmen, spearmen at arms, and trebuchets. Okay. I think we can make that happen. Granted, it's not the end of the world if we don't necessarily commit it there. What do I want to build in this last slot? Cinnabar works. Just get that all up and running nicely. Oop, should have repaired that, but that's okay. Alright, what's going on down here? We're waiting for the Green Knight. Who's nearly here. Oh, yeah, then we have this dude, who I probably don't have enough money to do anything with. Nope.
To victory.
Y'all still aren't fully healed. Oof. Man, they just took a beating during that fight. Oh yeah, and then our little scout. Who I could... Well, I won't get rid of him until he goes around the south of Lustria, just because there might be some allies we could still pick up there. We've encountered the Vampire Coast. Delightful. Everybody's favorite crazy son of a gun. But yeah, I have been having a lot of fun with Chaos Bane. I still don't feel that I'm ready to do a review on it, because I feel like I want to get to the end game, because that's kind of the main drive, I think, of those kinds of games. Action RPGs like Diablo and stuff. I will say it's turned out to be pretty different from Diablo in a number of ways. The boss fights alone make it a completely different game, in my opinion. Just because the boss fights against the greater demons are so hard. Like, they're fair, to be honest. Like, they're not... If you die in a boss fight, it's not because the boss did something cheap. It's because you didn't do something you were supposed to do. Which I appreciate. I adore things that are difficult but fair. Oof. And we'll ignore it. I don't want to take that big a penalty when I'm as reliant as I am on trade. Wait, who is this? Oh, this is this dude. Okay, let's do Specialist. Because he's kind of expensive.
I will not.
Yeah, nicely done. It didn't level you up, but you should be 1 point closer. Okay, one more agent action and you will be cool. Alright, Brion. Let's get salt. Let's repair the port in Babali. Ooh. Let's get rid of that because I'm going to need a garrison. Man, I have control of like most of the wine in the world. Like to kind of a hilarious degree. Alright, we're going to march up towards Merigliano and take the fight to them. And then after we take Merigliano, I can take the fight to the Skaven. I know I was originally intending to invade the orcs, but don't think I quite have that luxury of time. Xandri wants to level up. It's pretty defensible. Pools of Despair. Let's get walls on it, because that's going to be our main holding point against the Tomb Kings. Alright, he'll be here next turn, so he can join up with one of these two. So then where the Fey Enchantress can go ahead and start recruiting these units? Yes. Okay, so I'll ride north. How are things with the Wood Elves? They're improving. Things are getting better with the elves. Sticklers. What are we researching right now? Oh, hay stores. Ah, that's awesome. That's gonna make a lot of buildings much cheaper. Because, whew, Bretonnian buildings are super expensive. So, their text to drive the price down is pretty important. Alright, so Nagaryth confederated with Lothern. Good for them. Glad Lithanar was able to come off his emo phase and join with his fellows. I don't think we have trades, or I don't think we have trade open with Badakvar yet. Or, not Badakvar, Clan Angrand, which I would like to get open, but to do that, we're probably going to need to take Merigliano, and then we're also going to need to have good relations with the dwarves, which I don't think we do at the moment. Son, you just came to the wrong fight, because the Green Knight is here, and he is going to, like, solo your entire army. Good, that'll be this episode's battle, is using the Green Knight for the first time. Because his summon system is unfortunately butts. Oh, man. Beastman. That's not good. Alright, awesome. We finished the hay stores. Let's actually smooth things over with the dwarves, since I'm getting pretty close to joining up with them. Alright. I'll stay in this stance. And you know what? This army's all Cav, so it'll actually be easier to unite with them. What is this? Oh, ransom captives. Let's do this. Time for the Crusades against Araby 2.0. King Pentu. That was actually probably one of the biggest conflicts during the Crusades was, well, there were a lot of major conflicts, but when the Bretonnians and the Empire ran into the Tomb Kings, it was not pleasant. Because, especially after they defeated Sultan Jafar, one of the kind of bad moves that the Bretonnians and the Empire made is that, you know, they still had a bunch of knights coming in, seeking glory and all this stuff. And even after the Sultan, who was a pretty terrible human being, was defeated and cast down, he, you know, they still had a bunch of knights coming in that wanted stuff to do, so they started going into the desert, the land of the dead, seeking great treasures and fame and all that jazz, and that's when they started running into the Tomb Kings. And oh boy, did problems start popping up. So we got the big man himself, Gilles Le Breton in disguise. The Green Knight, who is just an awesome, awesome character. There's a lot of great stories. There's a number of times that he is like just say Bretonia just being like, not necessarily all of Bretonia, but he's cut down like greenskin armies and other stuff, just being like a goofy, over the top good guy.
Quick now!
Would just show up and use like horrifying ambush warfare. Which is funny that most Bretonians would be like, that's not chivalrous, but he's like, yeah, I don't really give a shit. I'm just here to win. I got nothing to prove. He's already basically the lady's consort. Alright, let's ride out this way. We got trebuchets firing into the archers. I kind of wish trebuchets had a larger impact radius, because that was one thing they had in tabletop that actually made them very unique, was that they had massive ooh, Tomb Guard. Yeah, let's definitely put some shots into those. They had a massive area of effect. Alright, Knight Errants, we're going to send you all around the far flank. Knights of the Realm, you'll stand with me. Damsel, why don't you go hold with the infantry force? Hold steady, men. Alright, let's throw forward some sacrificial peasants to tie up the undead line before my cav hits it. Hold. Hold. Now we charge. Alright, let's send the Green Knight around to fight against the Tomb King. Peasant line, charge. Green Knight, get in there. Let's chop him up. Let's throw Harmonic Convergence on the Green Knight to make him extra spooky. Throw on a Curse in the Midnight Wind. Arns and Paul's Black Horror. What are those, the shop tea? Yep. Get in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's actually the missing spell from the Lore of Dark Magic, fun fact. Because every lore in Warhammer Fantasy actually had 7 spells, not 6. But in Total War Warhammer, they only have 6. For reasons. Whoops. 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 It's okay, they're just peasants. Knights Errant, let's ride around here. Camera's a little shaky. I need to like probably smooth it out some. If I could get another Curse of the Midnight Wind, I can't afford it. Of course not.
For Bretonia, remember your vows. Knights Errant, swiftly. For the king. Paladin of Bretonia. Battle ready. Quickly,
Get Knights of the Realm on the Shabti.
Kill them all.
Mounted Yeoman can go over and help with the Tomb Guard.
Field Trebuchet. Champion.
Green Knight over here. Alright.
From the lakes and groves,
Dead Tomb Kings.
comes.
We need to get that lady on a horse. She's running with like an all-cav army. She's running around on foot like a goof. Good. Well, King Pentu, despite the fact his armies are starting to get some interesting troop mixes, thankfully he's not a true threat to us yet. Though I suspect he will become one if we wait long enough. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to send Sir John to fight against the Rakoff dynasty, and I'm going to send the Prophetess to go deal with Archon the Black. Because we are going to need to kill him.
Devotee of the lady.
Oh, awesome. Completed his vow. Alright, you, let's put you on, slap you on a Pegasus. So you're nice and mobile.
Protector of the realm.
You, let's get the Peasant's Duty on you. And let's grab Lionhearted. So that you're just a fantastic general.
Valiant lord.
And I think we can go ahead and ride off to deal with this guy. Make sure we're healing along the way.
We have met before.
Get all this stuff nice and up and running.
Protector of the realm.
We'll heal for one more turn in friendly territory. Dibale.
Who wishes the grail?
Alright, you're heading for the border of Musion.
Paladin of Bretonia.
And you assassinated someone last turn, so you're not going to do anything this turn. That's another turn down. Do we have trade with Loxlon? I'll have to check. I don't think we do. But if we don't, we should definitely work on that. Alright, so the war in the ocean is continuing, which we will want to probably get around to killing Noctilus at some point. Just because pirates are bad, okay? I feel like for Mortal Empires that should be... I kind of wish for Mortal Empires each of the legendary lords like had a different primary... Or for Bretonia, each of the legendary lords had like a different primary opponent. I guess that would be kind of dumb, but... I do wish there were expanded errantry war options. Like, it'd be nice to see Alberic's main opponent be the pirates. Military alliance? No, that's okay. But it'd be great to see, like, Alberic go up against the pirates as his main opponent, and, like, Lewin go up against the Norskins and the Warriors of Chaos as his main opponent. And then you could have, like, the Fey Enchantress focusing the Greenskins and the Tomb Kings as her main enemies. Stuff like that would just be fun.
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
No. We're going to confederate those guys, but after we kill Archon. Because I don't want to confederate them and their garrisons get all weak, and then Archon runs up and just smashes my face in repeatedly. Okay, this is Alberic's caster. Let's pick up Flesh to Stone. And we are now healthy enough to continue moving.
Going forth.
So we're going to go ahead and waltz right in.
If the lady wills it.
He does have both his items now, so he's in great shape to wrestle there. Okay, let's get Carcassonne nice and defended.
I hear the winds.
You know what I want to do instead? I want to get my Blessed Trebuchets going.
Fey Enchantress.
It's a little bit important to me.
Strike at their defenders.
Awesome. Hates vampires and completed his Grovow. Good job, Malabad. Even though your name is not a good sign. Alright, win a siege battle, win a sea battle. Okay, all of those are going to be very difficult for him to accomplish around here. I guess we'll take Manon. Feel like he should have one that's like assassinate an enemy character or something like that. Oh, you know what? I know what we're going to put in your army for right now. Well, you know what? It's just going to take up money for the moment. In fact, your army is eating up a lot of money at the moment. So why don't I just get rid of the stuff I'm definitely not going to use. We can ditch the Mounted Yeomen. Cut down on the archers. Drop the Knights Errant. Kill 5 lords. And then cut down on the halberds to like 2. There we go. It's a little better. And then let's see what trade's looking like around the world.
When Loic dances, so come in peace.
Oh wait, no. Oh,
Perhaps you
Nagaroth
might be
absorbed
Nagaroth
Lothern.
too.
Oh, interesting.
The end
Well, let's not
justifies the means.
hesitate on getting that friendship up and running. Man, definitely want to be friends with the big boy elves. Wow, so Lothern Tyrion was absorbed by a Lithanar. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, I want you to actually run for Coffer. None of these places have troops. Yeah, so just make haste. We can control the spice.
You honor me.
Alright, and I am going to ride for the Black Tower of Archon. He says, realizing he needs to probably
What is your
move
behest?
very carefully. Move like
Sorceress.
51.
The lady wills it.
What are you working on? Oh, you, okay. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, and then this guy completed... Oh, he completed his Grail Vow! Well, look at him just being a badass. Nice. Okay, so he's a Grail Knight. Well, look at you just being all cute. Silly goose. So proud of you.
Faith is my armor.
Alright. And at the end of this turn, we'll be in a good position to hopefully start negotiating terms with Belegar. Because somehow Belegar is alive and well. Thank goodness. Seems that the forces of order are actually doing quite well. Globally. Nagaroth still has a presence on Nagaroth and now controls most of Ulthuan. All of the Lizardmen are still alive, despite the fact that it usually starts off very, very hard for them. Did they beat the Norskins? No? Is Skeggy still there? Yeah, Skeggy's still there. Man, that's somebody who I want to sail over and kick the crap out of. Skeggy always manages to beat Mazda Mundi in a lot of my campaigns now. Which is kind of a shame. Feels like they need to... But we're supposed to be getting a Salon rework at some point, so hopefully that'll make Mazda Mundi in campaign a little bit more resistant to dying. Plus, I need to make a video, probably for Tuesday, talking about a lot of my concerns with the Lizardmen as they are. I think the Lizardmen actually got pretty pooped on by Prophet and the Warlock. A lot of the, not in that like, I think their faction was made almost worse in campaign because of the way they changed around a lot of the buildings. Because they made it so that you have to have like a ton of tier 4 buildings now for Lizardmen troops, which seems very, very unnecessary.
Paladin. To victory.
Alright, I don't think anyone else is down here. I mean, Itza maybe? But, I mean, we'll double check, just because that paladin's got nothing better to do, right? Alright,
Who calls me
not gonna
Hex?
worry about that just yet. Let's just finish Bordeleaux. Let's just get that done and out of the way.
My deeds are legend.
They certainly are, my friend. Alright. Farriers is really good. Yeah, let's work on that. Make my cav faster. Wood elves are still slowly being smoothed over.
What brings you before the heir of London?
That's gonna take a few turns. Understandable, you are dwarves. Can't rush perfection.
Blessings of the lady be upon you. Very well.
Alright, we will ride to war with Leonardo.
Slay them. The lady wills it.
Alright, we've got Leonardo pinned in. Which
My strength
he may
and
think
wisdom
that
are
we're just
yours.
attacking him for the sake of it, but he'll thank us later when we deal with their Skaven problem for them.
Spellcaster.
Oof, those are some large armies. Feel like this lady probably needs to just be on the defensive for a while.
Seers.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and end our turn. Get it cycling around so that we're on a fresh turn. And I think that'll be it for today. Unless I get, like, attacked in the middle of my turn. But poor Cetra. He's just completely hemmed in for some reason. It's like so many of the other Tomb Kings seem to be much better at expanding than he is. Granted, in most of my campaigns on Mortal Empires, he still tends to take over the Southern Badlands eventually. It's like he hits some kind of magical point where he's able to recruit units that let him start winning. But it is very interesting to watch the minor factions actually be threats now on the global stage.
These lands are ours by...
Hey, what's up? Non-aggression? You got it. My human bros. Have I made contact with Sunberg? I don't think it really matters. He can't trade with me because he's cut off from the ocean for some reason. I really wish the oceans extended around that tip of the Southlands just to make the map feel more rounded.
Whether chivalrous or not, I will...
Oh, you're redeclaring war on me. That's fine. I don't care. Stupid Norskins. You silly, silly northern men. Alright, and that's going to be the end of today's episode. Oh, we completed a trough. Nice. Oh, because she leveled up. I'm just going to do this real quick so I don't forget. Warhorse, thank you. Arcane Conduit, thank you. Oh, baby them upgrades. And then win a siege battle in a desert or jungle climate. Boom. Alright. Thanks for joining me, everyone. We'll be back next Monday with the next episode of the Albert campaign. And keep in mind, I need to say this at the end of every episode, as long as we get at least 100 likes, then when we get to the 10th episode, it'll be at least an hour long. So I hope you all are enjoying it. We're just kind of slowly trucking our way through. It's enjoyable. It's a fun time. Oh, wow. Look at that income. Look at that income. Beautiful. All right. Catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.